welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today I am doing my second paycheck stuffing for the month of July. Before I get into it, I do want to make two announcements. So the first is, if you have not already grabbed this, I have a free resource for you. It is a guide on how to save money. It has so many different ideas on how to save money, as well as how to make some extra money. Again, so many different ideas. It is available completely free. You can get to it through the link in my description. So be sure to grab that. And then the other announcement I have is that I am using all new envelopes today in my stuffing. They are all available in my Etsy shop, which you can also find linked below. And I am currently running a sale. Everything is 35% off through the end of September. So if you were thinking about grabbing some things, this is a good time to get started. All right, so now let's get into the stuffing. So as always, I start with the fives and singles that are in my rollover, and I just put them in this big pouch, and we will count this at the end of the year, okay? So, but let's count what we're putting in today. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $29 is going in today. I am excited to count this at the end of the year. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm preferring this. Last year I was doing like a $5 and $1 challenge for those, and I personally just didn't enjoy it as much. So we're all different, right? So okay, so now let's get into the budget for today. So I had, my paycheck was $3,726. I did have $134 in my rollover. Got a little dot there. And then this is a extra week cash stuffing. So if you are new to me, I get paid twice a month, right? So that's 24 paychecks a year. And I budget 2 weeks out of each paycheck. And that 2 weeks is for spending, for groceries, for gas. All of my bills are paid from one of my paychecks. So that what I'm budgeting is you know, what I'm stuffing, what I am putting aside for those, you know, kind of essential things. So if I budget 2 weeks out of each paycheck, that's only 48 weeks. There's 52 weeks in the year. So that means 4 times a year, there's an extra week thrown in there that I need to come up with grocery spending and gas money. So I put $50 aside each paycheck for those extra weeks so that I have that money well in advance. And then when it comes time, I just take $300 out of that fund and I put it, I add it to my income. So that is what we're doing here today. And that just kind of explains my extra week approach. So because I am primarily a cash person, I don't have a credit card, and so I don't pay for anything with my credit card. I do have a debit, but I prefer just to pay cash. It helps me stay on track much better. So, all right, let me get another drip of coffee here. Okay, so I have a total income that I'm working with of $4,160. My total bills and expenses that stay in my checking account and get paid out of this paycheck came to $2,695. So that is leaving me $1,465 to stuff today. So let me move this over, grab this nice little stack of cash, grab priority 1, and let's give this a count. So we're looking for $1,465. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 657, 758, 859, 950, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1050, 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 250, 270, 80, 90, 300, so that's 1,300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay. So I do want to just, I haven't filmed a video in a bit, and just want to, I don't know if people noticed, but I've been really super swamped at work. I started a new project and it is just kind of kicking my butt. As well as I've had some just unexpected expenses come up that I've had to like take out of funds, and it's been a little, I will say, disheartening for me. You know, I had to take quite a bit out of what I've been putting aside for my bankruptcy payoff. I'm still on track to have that paid off by the end of the year, but it's just frustrating. I wish I had more just in like a general savings that are, you know, like a emergency buffer or something like that that I can dip into. I did have to dip into my emergency fund and all of those things. So it's definitely going to be when I do pay this bankruptcy off. You know, obviously I'm going to have a lot more money in my account, you know, that I won't have to pay out to work with every month. And so I really need to strategize on how to beef some of these funds up to have more buffer room in there so that when these things do happen, right, I have that money sitting there waiting for such a thing. So that is all to be said, that I just, yeah, it's just been a little nuts, and just the timing of when I've gotten paid and my time available to film a video and get all that stuff out. So I'm definitely going to, you know, really make an attempt to not let that happen again, because I really do feel like filming these videos and putting myself out there like this really does help keep me accountable. I do also really want to do some additional types of videos for you, like some more just financial education, just to help. I really do want to do a series of kind of how to get started with this type of budgeting. So it's just time, you know, it's just when you're working full time. I'm also building another business, so it's just, there's a lot. Anyway, it's not what you're here for. You're here to watch some cash stuffing. I did just want to explain in case you did notice that I was gone for a little bit. All right, so starting in priority 1, emergency is getting 50. So that has 500, 556, 650. Health is getting 50. So in health, I have 51, 52. Extra week is getting 50. In extra week, I have 100. Extra debt is getting 230. This desperately needs to be condensed. So in extra debt, I have 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So 1,000, or 490, I wish 1,000. 490. Home maintenance is getting 15. In home maintenance, I have 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I am going to need to dip into that this week. I live in a condo, a townhome, but it's technically a condo. And every other year we are required to get our dryer duct professionally cleaned because there was a fire in one of the units and that was the cause. And so I have that coming up this week, and I think it was $125. So So that will be coming out of home maintenance. Home improvement is getting 15. In home improvement, I have 1, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20. Car maintenance is getting 15. In car maintenance, I have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Pet care is getting 15. Pet care, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Electronics is getting 15. Electronics, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay. So moving on to priority 2. Nothing in rollover, of course. Groceries is getting $4.50 because of that extra week. I budget $150 a week for groceries. So in groceries, I have 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 450. And of course, anything that I don't spend, so I take 150 to the grocery store. If my bill comes in under 150, I take whatever is left and I put it into rollover. So that is kind of, I don't keep it in groceries. I really do try and keep to that no more than 150 each week, which can be hard. Okay, spending is getting 320. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And hair is getting 150. And so in hair, I have 1, 52, 50, 20, or 50, 70, 90, 300. Subscriptions is getting 15. Okay. So I have 50 plus 40 plus 180 plus 650 plus 175 plus 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So a total of 1,265 in subscriptions. Vacation is getting 15. I'm really thinking about where I want my next vacation to be. I haven't been on like a real vacation, what I would call a real vacation, and since like 2019. I went to Ireland with my mom and my brother and one of my sisters. I have done since then, we've done as a family, like we got an Airbnb and, just kind of did that for like a long weekend. But I'm wanting to do like, where I fly somewhere and it's like, I don't know, it's longer, right? Like it's like a week at least. And so I'm really thinking about what I want my next vacation to be. I really am thinking of doing like a train tour type of thing, like through, I've seen some through like New England in the fall. And so like you'll take the train places, but then you'll get off the train and sometimes you'll sleep in a hotel, sometimes you sleep on the train. I don't know, it's just, I feel like you get to see a lot. And it's pretty relaxing to just like take a train. I don't know. So that's what I'm kind of thinking of. If anybody has taken a train tour, let me know in comments. Like, recommend it? Like, where did you go? Really interested to know. Okay, so in vacation, I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. I'm super chatty today. I guess because I haven't done one of these videos in a while. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys. Christmas is getting 15. So in Christmas, I have 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 280. That's coming up. We'll be here before we know it. Holiday dinner is getting 15. In holiday dinner, I have 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So it's 335. And gifts is getting 15. So in gifts, I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Whoa. All right. Oh, this one's really thick. I do need to do a condensing. All right, priority 3, entertainment is getting 5. So I have 5, 10, 15. Clothes is getting 5. Clothes, I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Beauty is getting 5. So in beauty, I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Miscellaneous is getting 5. So miscellaneous, I have 5, 10, 15. Planner stuff is getting 5. So in planner stuff, I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Crafting is getting 5. Crafting, I have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. And then 1 month ahead is getting 5. And 1 month ahead, I have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. All right, so that does it for today's video. So I will be doing a cash condensing. I'm not sure, just based on timing, I'm not sure if that will come at you next or if my September closeout will come at you next, but one of those two will. And then the other one will follow. And yeah, so don't forget, go to the link in my bio to get a hold of that free guide. I promise you it is so packed full of value, and it's 100% free. So go grab that. And all right, I will catch you next time. Hope you're having a great week. Oh.